गुड मॉर्निंग एवरीवन, माय नेम इज राजकुमार। लास्ट लेक्चर में हम लोगों ने पैटर्न सर्चिंग, सॉर्टिंग एंड डिस्टिंक्ट कीवर्ड्स के बारे में अच्छे से पढ़ा था। आज के वीडियो में हम लोग एग्रीगेट फंक्शन के बारे में पढ़ेंगे। व्हाट इज एग्रीगेट फंक्शंस एंड डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ एग्रीगेट फंक्शंस को हम लोग एग्जाम्पल के साथ समझने का कोशिश करेंगे। सो लेट्स स्टार्ट। इन SQL, aggregate functions performs a calculation on a set of values and return a single value. So aggregate means calculation. It means we perform different types of calculations according to the user requirement and return a single value. So we suppose means it is a calculation on a set of values and return a single value. That is the result. So aggregate functions are mainly used with the group by, which we learn in the next lecture. But we can also use the aggregate functions without the group by also. So main aggregate functions are count, sum, average, mean and max. Let's understand the functionalities of all these aggregate functions in details. So count, the main function of count is to count the number of rows. So counts the number of rows. The main function of sum to adds up all the values in a column. Average calculates the average value, as name signifies, calculates the average value. And mean, find out the smallest value. Smallest value. And max, finds the largest value. Now let's understand it with an example. Let's suppose we have a table named as employee, which contains two columns named as name and salary. So if we want to do some operations to retrieve the data from the table, then what will be the result? Let's see. So first question is, I have to find out how many employees is present in this employee table. So for this we use, तो इसके लिए हम लोग कौन सा एग्रीगेट फंक्शन यूज कर सकते हैं? तो हम लोगों को नंबर ऑफ एम्प्लॉयज़ निकालना है, तो इसके लिए हम लोग काउंट का यूज करेंगे, जो हम लोग को काउंट करेगा नंबर ऑफ रोज़ को। तो कितने नंबर ऑफ एम्प्लॉयज़ है, अगर हम लोग रो को काउंट कर लेंगे तो उससे हम लोग को पता चल जाएगा कि कितने नंबर ऑफ एम्प्लॉयज़ है। तो इसके लिए हम लोग काउंट फंक्शन का यूज करेंगे। तो इसके लिए कमांड क्या लिखेंगे हम लोग? सेलेक्ट स्टार फ्रॉम टेबल नेम, we have to use the count aggregate function, so we write as select count, then we specify the star so that we give all the columns result. Select count star from, and then specify the table name, which is employees. So it count all the rows present in a table. So what will be the output? The output will be 3, because here is 3 rows, 1, 2 and 3. So the next question is total salary paid. How we will find out the total salary paid? So for this we can use the sum aggregate function, because it adds up all the values in a column. So by adding the salary column, all the values of a salary column, we can find out the total salary paid. So what will be the command for this? Let's write select, and we are using sum aggregate functions, so we write sum, then specify the column name, then salary, and from table name specify employees. Okay, employees, this is L. So it will give the output as the sum of all the values of salary, which gives 1,65,000. The next question is average salary. For finding out the average salary, we can use the average aggregate functions which calculates the average value. So for average salary, we can write the command as select average, and we have to find out the column, salary column, average of salary column. So we specify the column name as salary and then specify the table name. So our table name is employees. Okay, now it's clear. So this will give us the average result, and what will be the output? The average of all the three values present in the table, which comes out as 55,000. So the next question is, what will be the minimum salary? So find out for the minimum salary, we write the command and use the min aggregate function for finding out the smallest value or the minimum value. So we write as select min salary from employees, and what will be the output of this? The lowest or smallest or the minimum value. What will be the minimum value in this table is 50,000. So our result will be 50,000. Okay, and the last question is, what will be the maximum salary? So for finding out the maximum salary, we use the max aggregate function, which helps to find out the largest value. So for finding out the maximum salary, we write the command select max salary from, then specify the table name, which is employees. So what will be our output? Our output will be the maximum salary present in this table, which is the employees table. The maximum value is 60,000. So our output will be 60,000. So this is all about the aggregate function. You can take a screenshot, or the notes is provided in the description box. You can download it from there. In the next video, we will learn about how aggregate function is used with the group by clause in great detail. So in the next lecture, we will study about the group by and having clauses with the aggregate functions. So if you have any doubt, you can ask me in the comments box. Please subscribe my channel for further updates and tech content. Thank you everyone.